Orlando's housing market was on the rise once again in October, driven by home buyers who raced to take advantage of record low interest rates. 2,068 homes were sold in Orlando, an increase of about 6% over last October. And number of homes sold wasn't the only thing that increased. The median price of all homes sold in Orlando was $112,700, up more than 7% over last year. Since January of this year, Orlando's median price has increased by almost 19%. Sales of foreclosed homes dropped more than 38% in October, helping to alleviate some of the downward pressure on the overall median price that these types of sales cause. In October 2010, almost 42% of home sales were foreclosures. In October 2011, the number had dropped below 25%. At the same time, the median price of a foreclosure rose approximately 14% to $80,000. That puts the median price of a foreclosure at around half the median price of a normal sale and continues to pull down the overall median price of a home in Orlando. For the first time this year, inventory rose over the previous month, but only by 42 homes. And for the second month in a row, inventory remained below the 10,000 mark. Prior to September of this year, an inventory level of less than 10,000 homes had not been seen since 2005. At the current pace of sales, there is a 4.82-month supply of homes. Remember, a 5 to 6 month supply is considered a balanced market. In October, pending sales increased slightly. Almost 9,000 homes were waiting to close, which is a decrease of 432 homes from last month. Ora's housing market continues to show signs of a recovery. However, recovery is slow, due in large part to a weak job growth, especially in the area of construction jobs and the employment of 25 to 34-year-olds. While overall employment grew by 1% over the past 3 months, construction employment fell by 0.5%. In October, construction jobs made up 4.2% of the total U.S. employment, down from 5.7% at the height of the housing boom and below the normal range of around 5%. Construction jobs are directly connected to housing demand. Greater housing demand leads to more jobs in construction and related industries, and more jobs means more income and therefore increased housing demand. The stalled job market has also led to an increasingly high percentage of unemployment for those aged 25 to 34. This group would typically be forming households and buying their first home. However, in October, the unemployment rate for 25 to 34-year-olds rose to 9.8% from 9.7% in September and is at its highest level since December 2010. Many of these individuals are living with parents or other adults rather than renting or owning their own place. For them to consider buying a home, job prospects must improve. However, there is good news for Orlando. Local employment growth is forecast to average 2.1% annually through 2014, the highest among 12 Florida metropolitan areas studied for a quarterly report out of UCF's Institute for Economic Competitiveness. Affordable prices and great interest rates have given the Orlando housing market a real boost. But for a true recovery, it all comes down to jobs, jobs, jobs.